Excuse me. Hope you started a good day and everyone is all right. Today we'll look at what the karmic is doing. How is their life? What are their thoughts? And how is that connected or connecting with you? So let's see what the cards have to say. Knight of Pentacles is the first card that came out. Eight of Swords. Now the card won't come out. I try not to touch the table because it's moving like crazy. I don't want to. Death card. The Chariot. Wow, that's too many cards. Justice and the Wheel of Fortune. So it appears that there is either connection to some legal issues or the justice is going to be done. Depends what they are doing. If no cards are coming, I will just pull 4 more cards so we can build a story. 9 of Cups. 8 of Cups. The Moon. And the Queen of Swords. There is this person who thought they are better than you. But at the beginning, they thought that you are their ticket to a cozy, rich, and hassle-free life. That they will not have to do anything, and through you, all their problems are going to disappear just like magic. See that you are bringing in their tied-up life, the coin. They fell in love with you, but they fell in love with the idea and the idea that you are going to just sort their life out. So that's what they loved you for, how you are going to better them, to sort them out, and treated you like a royalty. They were all over you and were absorbing every word of that came out of your mouth. They were mesmerized by you and everything you were able to do for them. There was magic. However, they did not tell you this up front. What they told you was that they love you, that you seem to be the person who they have waited for all their life, and that they can't believe their luck after all they have been through with all the failed relationships and cheating and betrayal. They resonated so much with you. That's what they were saying to you. They were regretful for not meeting you any sooner, even from childhood, if it was possible. How their life would have been different had they met you, and how they would have a much happier childhood, and that they would have loved to live in your house. Although you did not say anything how happy your life was in your house or things like that, they just deducted that you were all cheer and happy in your childhood. They were fantasizing about how many kids you would have had by now together, given the fact that there is so much, such strong chemistry between you two. And we understand here. And they were getting sad at the thought that they missed so much in life, given the fact that their parents did not treat them nice. However, they were becoming so sad at that thought. You are there to console them. They did mention a grandmother figure who was kind to them and took care of them when their parents were busy drinking, but that was only occasionally. You tried your best to alleviate their emotional pain, to make it easy for them, to sort problems for them with work, with rent, with debtors, even with their ex, who seemed like an ex from hell. Um, you were full of optimism, although there was not much prospect of this karmic contributing in any way positively to your life. There was his presence that was reassuring, the love that you felt for them and believed that they felt the same way. You were committed to work twice as hard to cover for his lack of skills and qualifications. In some way, this karmic was like a kid for you, always amazed and curious about everything. Maybe a bit too curious. Uh, but you hoped that with a bit of help, this karmic will thrive and you will have a happy life together, have a family, someone in your corner, someone who loves and appreciates you and that is grateful for what you do for them. Things changed as soon as you moved in together. This person started to hide things from you, making things appear as innocent. However, these things were looking more like betrayal or like you are constantly in a triangle. An ex, their father, a work colleague, a neighbor always looked like that. Although they were denying it, they never admitted to doing that or to have any bad intention towards you. So things declined, and from all that connection in the beginning, it looked like all was left was arguments over clarifying third party involvement, which they blamed. So once you managed to bring proof, uh, they were switching it. So it was the third party like jumping in your relationship, not that they were pulling the third party in. So there were lots of arguments over this third party situation. However, it looks like there was no third party. We don't have any three of swords, any three in that matter, swords or swords, or otherwise. It was only this karmic who was stirring up different people and going behind your back and tell them a totally different story than they were presenting to you. The time together was very intense arguments, breakups, coming back, promises of never to do the same thing again. Their words never aligned with their actions. You were caught in that chaos and did not even notice how things were slipping through your fingers. Finances were getting lower, many things were going against you, many people turned their back on you. I think they got fed up. They were seeing through this one. You were spiraling and did not even notice the losses. His controversial stories about a third party um, were taking most of your time. You even took time away from your children and allocated to this karmic. While you were busy making sense of the ever changing stories, you were mm, uh, portrayed as demanding, as exaggerated, as difficult. So whenever you've seen the whole through these stories, it was you being difficult. Not that their story never made any sense. Not that they were totally off track and they were saying nonsense. This coming touched each and every wound you had and amplified them, made them worse. The things ended so bad that you needed time to even process. They continued to harm you and feed you a false story in which you were the bad one and they were the victim. So they were switching things in such a way that you appeared as being bad, although all you done was to help this person. All you done was to uh, be there for it. Even in front of other people, you You advocated for him exactly like that, like a lawyer, like you were their defender. But you managed to find your feet and recover. You realized that everything was an illusion and how much damage this person brought to you and your connection. You incurred losses, debt, lost leasing, lost tenancy, and most importantly, you lost time that would have been better spent with the people you love and care about. But mind you, this karmic wants a way back, but you block their way. You might feel their presence and always somehow pop, um, they pop in your mind a picture of them, their name being mentioned. Let's say their name is John. So there is something on TV or someone calls someone in the street a similar name. So it is like a constant presence, although you are not together, because we see this card walking away, the person walks away, they are so close to you. That's their energy. Um, Things are moving for you, but there are hiccups. Maybe you need physical recovery too. Maybe you started to have different pains and aches. You will recover and be blessed threefold. However, for this karmic, nothing seems to work. Everything is turning against them. Whatever plan they make is coming undone. They get exactly what they offered you: betrayal, coldness, lies. Their stories do not work anymore as they used to. They have no money, they are abusing substances, probably have some health problem too. Mentally, they are in depression, they don't take care of themselves, they either sleep too much or stay up all night. They met someone who does to them what they have done to you. See how this person, the Queen of Swords, is with the back to everything. They just don't care about that. And could be other people too, not necessarily romantic. Um, so if they cheated on you, this person cheated on them. If they betrayed you, which they did, this person cheated on them. So it's happening to them what they done to you. They miss you. They always think of you. It's just that they don't know how to make an entrance. They are waiting for you to make the first step, to initiate conversation, to at least unblock them. If you have them blocked, they every day tr- uh, try to find out if you unblock them. They they are looking for you online. So why they want that? So they can save face, so they will not have to be accountable for their behavior, because they realize that this last time they went so far away. Unfortunately, they have not changed. They still want that someone should sort all their problems to put an end to the pit they have put themselves into. Wherever they are living is a very dirty place, which they hate. Although there are many people around them, they feel alone and spend time alone, which they don't really like. They don't seem to be the person to like being alone. These people around them are not nice people. These people might struggle with addictions too. They take your karmic for a fool. They laugh about him and exploit him whenever they have the chance. And this karmic might even have problems with the law. Their lifestyle might put them on their way to jail. So it's not a wonder if news come in somehow that they are either in hospital or in jail. They definitely not going on a clear light path. They are still in their head and make chaotic or impulsive decisions, and still fail to recognize that it is their fault and no one else's. So if they make a decision and things don't go well, it's not their fault, it's whoever was involved. but never ever their fault or that their decision was a poor choice. They did try to replace you, not once, but many times, but they failed. Whoever they were considering was as your replacement do not even come close to your value, your qualities. Not only that, but your person either got their advances rejected or they have been used and ditched. So whoever they spend time with at the moment is just to fill the void that was left when you decided to put an end to it. So eventually they will master the courage and come your way. So this karmic is not completely out of your life. You are well on your path to building a healthy life and mending what was left behind. You are a survivor and a fixer. Soon someone just like you will appear your way. They are manifesting you and they are not far away from you. Someone who is nothing like this karmic. This one is a twin soul, not a fake twin soul as this karmic was, but a real, genuine, loving, and kind hearted person. You will not even believe the difference between uh, them two. This twin soul will treat you so nice. At this point, you will want nothing to do with this karmic who is in on the path of destruction. So this karmic will come back in, will want to come back in, but still to blame you, still to find the fault in how they were treated by you, and just continue the life as it was, or even take revenge that they had to go through this period where people treated honestly the way they deserve. But you will recover. You will have this twin flame coming quite soon. If you haven't met them already, you will meet this person very soon. I hope you enjoyed the reading today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.